on the pitch. Money and pride as well, folks. 3 matches stand between NRG and the first ever North American perfect split. Can they get it done? New hotness is standing in their way. Let's get it. It's the Kings versus the Challenger for top 4.
GENG versus NRG. Which G moves on in this one? Both teams have qualified for the major, but as game 1 brought to you by Progressive gets underway, GENG got a little more to prove to the field here.
Exactly. I mean, NRG has always shown up, and they've put themselves in such a great position. Now it's going to be up to GENG to see if, they can keep consistent. You're right. We've seen them take games off of NRG before, but especially when it comes down to that quest for the three-peat, how will GENG do in terms of playing against an NRG that still, they know how to still compete and play at a fast level, even when they essentially have, quote-unquote, not much to play for.
I mean, you can't talk about this GENG team without the middle of it, Magic Bear, who more and more people starting to realize how consistently good this guy is and continues to produce for this team. Short Justin, he gets the flowers, he gets the attention, because, I mean, it's Justin. But Magic Bear is the glue that holds this team together, and definitely someone I'm looking at in this series against NRG. He's got to be the beast mode of this team if GENG have a hope of winning it, as Magic Bear will squirrel a touch away, but no problem here for Daniel. Sick preset, Daniel. Just wanted to say that one looks fiery.
I like it. Now looking at this series as well, NRG's communication is just really on point for the most part. You can even see it. The way they play is always kind of with each other in mind. You see Beast Mode taking that one close, and Daniel pops it up. Atomic has to back up, and this is just GENG under some early pressure as NRG's rotation is just very spread out, not letting GENG really get too much control of the ball here.
NRG known for their immaculate defense. They can score 1 goal and take a lunch. GENG having trouble getting that shot set up on offense. Daniel, just a simple air dribble down the field, that extra touch giving it a little more juice behind it. But still, NRG, they don't get to stay on the blue half for too long either. Magic Bear felt that pressure from Daniel coming and just couldn't keep a hold of the ball. NRG take the ball away again.
Yeah, Daniel really good at that. Being able to take the ball from his own back wall, beat a defender, get a 50 on another pulling out 2. It's Beast Mode here, double, and it's just automatic for Beast Mode. Atomic with the assist on that play, NRG up in game 1.
Yeah, no, this was tough. Cheese getting harassed as he had to avoid a bump, so he had to jump a little early, and he still had a decent angle to try to get that double, but because of that jump, the force jump, it actually took his momentum forward and off the line of the ball. That bump attempt doesn't happen. Cheese makes that save, 100%, but because of that bump, he gets rushed, and Beast Mode, like you said, automatic. He'll slot it every time.
And we talked about it earlier here, but we do have confirmation as a tying goal goes in from Justin. Game tied 1-1 apiece. But I was going to say, Falcons have taken down Vision, which means Twisted Minds to Raleigh and Worlds.
Well, congratulations to Twisted Minds. Rise will find his way back, as he usually does. And, for the other regions like South America and the Middle East in particular, seem to always be finding consistency and being at the top of their regions. Furia and Falcons specifically. Falcons had already qualified, obviously. Twisted Minds, there again. Just can't wait to see them in Raleigh. Both of these teams will be there as well, trying to fight for that seeding, which his teammates was kind of pointing out on the desk. That seeding does matter. It does kind of determine who you play early on, whether you get some of those tougher matchups against an EU higher seed or South America or a MENA one versus getting to play, APAC, OCE. So the seeding absolutely matters. And Atomic drops it down. NRG trying to hold on to this ball. Beast Mode gets bumped back into position. You saw the bit of panic there. Magic Bear recovers off the wall and will punt it downfield, seeing Daniel having to race back. No boost, though, and GENG have to hold on to the midfield line.
Their communication is pretty good, though. Beast Mode went up no boost in case Daniel got the whiff on the touch, but Daniel's still able to bring it toward the sidewall and just take his time. Even here, right? No rush on the ball. Knows that Justin has to go up. Justin baits the flick, but NRG in a good position here.
Magic Bear lined that one up pretty nicely. Cheese has his corner boost. Another boomer down the field. Not a good touch either. Atomic got bumped out of the way. Justin, clean lane, clean shot. Beast mode, no boost save. Daniel tries to hold on to it, but now the pressure starts to build. GENG looking for that game-leading goal. Justin crashing in. Magic Bear was deep back. He'll be slow to this. Doesn't know how much boost or beast mode has. And of course, Daniel goes in and takes the demo. I think the demos are a bit contagious through more than one lobby today.
Yeah, physicality starting to come out here. Final 30 seconds, NRG playing defense, but they get it out. Now you see GENG. Ooh, Justin.
Wow.
Played that off. Magic Bear in transition, but he kind of gives away the possession here to Atomic. Final 15, and a chance to see a late goal. Beast mode, gotta go quick. Does get a good first touch. Has the flip. Flip reset, beast mode!
I had a feeling as soon as he got this catch, this was headed to the net. Perfect touch off the ceiling. You had Atomic harassing Magic Bear downfield, which means Beast Mode gets to play ball in a cup the whole way to the net. Oh, man. Just Beast Mode things. 8 seconds. GENG, do they have something?
Listen, quick here. Can't get that win. Justin will be downfield. Oh, geez, got the last second bounce. It is doable. He's got to get past beast mode.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's a high ball. Magic can get there. Yes, keep it up. Good control. Atomic chasing him down, looking to kill this ball. He'll actually try to score it, and Cheese will block it out, but you see GENG no boost, and NRG will ground it. A chance here to make some adjustments as we get ready for game 2.
I'll show you just how difficult it will be for GENG. Magic Bear definitely has to get more than 100 points in a game. GENG have hope of beating this NRG team. 84 points in the last game. Someone who I was saying is the centerpiece of this roster. If he's not performing, well, you saw what the offense did for GENG. Nothing! Beast mode! He's the offense. He's the truth for NRG. Atomic, though, you gotta talk about that setup.
Point A to point B. Into the top corner. There it is. Atomic flip reset past the beast mode. Beast mode with the slot. And NRG picking up where they left off here in game 2.
You said it. Shortest distance between 2 points is apparently Atomic to Beast Mode.
That's absolutely right. And beast mode up again.
Jeez, no way. Okay.
Yeah, just get the flip, keep it in play.
I thought he was gonna come right off the ceiling on that one too.
Right, and it's harder to defend when beast mode is comfortable like that, say for Atomic, because they have so many options with their ability to control the ball, Daniel as well, that it makes it very difficult to read what this play is going to end up with. Can't allow them to have so much time and space to work with on the ball, but it's hard because if they're off ball, then they're pressuring the guy behind you.
Atomic takes this play. Beats on the midfield. Beast Mode comes out of nowhere. Okay. I guess Beast Mode's on that form today. Good luck, everybody. I know it's only game 2, but I've seen this Beast Mode before, Daz. And it's not pretty for any other player that's not on his team. It's just so hard to actually wrench that ball off of him. He can read you 2 steps into the future. And no, this is not going to turn into the Beast Mode Glaze stream. I'm not James Bond. But look, I'm just taking what the man is given, okay? That's all I'm saying.
That is fair. We have to remind you that this is a 1-goal game. Plenty of time to go as Magic Bear tries to send one through. I mean, that being said, though, no shots on the side of GENG. I know it sounds a little biased, but it's really not. They just haven't been able to get there in form. Justin's got 10 points so far this game. He hasn't had too much time on the ball. And it is because, you can see it, you can hear it. They push up very far forward, can't get a good read on what NRG are doing, and then they have to just adjust. And sometimes you lead into uncomfortable spots.
GENG get a chance to get set up, but I mean, that touch, nobody's ready. Cheese was back in his own corner, and everybody from GENG was back in the nosebleeds, while NRG are just in free play.
Yeah, Cheese thinks that the play is going to be on the wall. You see it, he goes up the wall, but then Atomic has a great follow-up touch that sends it right to Daniel. All of a sudden, Cheese has to just double back, get to net when he was second man. It's just a tough position because it's hard for you to read and stop what NRG are doing.
So far, GENG still They're trying to wake up in the series. That's a good time buying touch for Cheese, but Magic Bear's on small pads. And he saw Daniel go, and he didn't even see a point going. Thinks, I need to go get boost. He went to go grab that midfield, gets behind Justin. Justin, no midfield boost is going to spawn. Magic Bear just took that, so he's got to do it all himself here. Maybe he can.
He does, he does.
Hello?
You needed someone to do it all, and the Bear shows up. I mean, it's really a good beat because Daniel goes up. Beast Mode's expecting a 50 here, but Magic gets by him. Beast Mode's also wondering if Magic's going to go for a bump here. He's a little slow. But the Bears able to get one for GENG. Now, good time in game to score. There's a lot of time for GENG to equalize it. We got a pass play off the kickoff.
Beast Mode punts it downfield. Can easily just change the face of a game. Get a confidence goal. Magic Bear had to come alive. And it's the start. They're getting up, but can they stand up? Justin diving in quickly. Beast Mode was ready for it. Magic Bear's already rotated back. Full tank somehow avoids Beast Mode's dunk. Atomic, not the touch he was hoping for, and no bump on the Cheese from Beast Mode. Cheese, reset, got as much as he could on it with 0 boost. And Atomic gets a great catch.
And Magic Bear moved up on that last play to see if he could get a bump on Daniel to slow him down. It was a little awkward. One to let Cheese work. Magic with another shot. Daniel's been doing a great job of just reading the offense and getting in clutch positions on defense.
Oh, Cheese somehow avoids Beast Mode here. Daniel makes the stop.
Again!
And, Daniel got another one. Atomic covered the high, and Daniel's got you low. Atomic trying to hold the ball. Keeps it back into the corner. Jeez, Atomic, what are these touches? Nobody could go on GENG, and nobody was there to follow up for NRG, but still, I mean, those first few touches for Atomic prevented anyone from GENG from really building that pressure up early, and there's Atomic again. Punts it downfield, just off the bar. Cheese makes the read.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you got to give credit to Daniel there on those plays because he gets such crucial stops when the team can be in very panicked positions. He's been doing a great job of just, again, watching GENG's offense and putting himself in the perfect spots, been able to keep them with this 1-goal lead.
GENG looked a lot better on these transitions. Cheese loses to Daniel. Daniel, just a little air roll in the corner of your card, Daz. No problem, easy does it. Justin drills it through one. Might have a play here with Magic Bear. Screening across, and it doesn't even skim the post. Cheese protects the ball, got the boost as well. Atomic's got nothing, and he don't need no boost. Magic Bear's got no boost, and he might need some. Chain dash, Beast Mode, full tank spawn for him on the corner. GENG slowly running out of time.
Also low on boost here as well. Long clear. Justin picks up the ball. 10 seconds to go. Back to Justin. High ball downfield. On the back wall of NRG. Little bouncer to Cheese. Has Magic Bear middle if he can get it there. Tries to drop it for him, but the Bear can't catch it. And NRG take game 2. Last grand finals, SSG versus NRG. SSG just push, they're a team that really will push forward, not afraid to get too aggressive. But NRG is a team that easily knows how to mitigate that, again, which makes it hard to play in that style of play against them. So that series was a sweep. This series could be like that, but GENG have other plans. Justin on the board.
Yeah, slowly, GENG were finding some positives throughout those first 2 games, and this time they start with a positive with Cheese right off that kickoff, getting that pass out. NRG still hadn't gotten set, and Justin had an easier net than he's had all series long. Magic Bear had found a little bit last game. A different start now for GENG.
Justin seeing that across. Beast Mode able to collect the speed there from Magic Bear. Justin again starting to see a little bit more aggressiveness early on the side of GENG. He's got already a few saves coming out for NRG, but now they got to stop the counter. Dan with the bump, Atomic with the extra touch, but Magic Bear got back in time.
We'll make sure he gets the midfield boost. Lets the bounce go. Gets the bump. Really didn't push him off the path, excuse me. Despite the double commit, you have Atomic into safety. Beast Mode gets kicked by his teammate. And now Daniel dunked by Justin. NRG forced to go back. They did get those midfield boosts, but Justin will hold the ball. He's got Cheese. Cheese gets the 50. A bump maybe, but Daniel came a little late before Cheese landed. Cheese still underneath it. He got a demo, trying to leave. Give Magic Bear the angle. Cheese takes the midfield boost. Did Justin double commit, or was it? They just make it work together. again. Magic Bear has to come across the opposite side. Not an easy shot. Justin pass to the Bear. No, right into Daniel and NRG. It's the most harried they've looked all series, Daz, and still they ain't letting it in.
Yeah, it was great vision from Justin. I think, some players would expect a shot there after Daniel's touch, but Justin opting for the pass. Magic can put more power on it. Just wasn't enough to get through the defense there from NRG. Just such good vision of the play.
NRG, they can't just rest on their defensive laurels. We'll have to create some offense here. Otherwise, GENG will be happy to play this game for another 3 minutes. Beast mode. Catches that underneath, then lands on the wall again to get a little speed despite having no boost. It's those little things that would have turned a rebound goal. Instead, you just make it a save and a push downfield.
Beast mode. So they're going to get a pass there to Atomic. Looked like it was a good one, but the defense from GENG very set. They did a good job of not letting NRG through, but that might be the one that gets through. What? Beast mode got a flip there.
Daniel holds it on the reset, and the call off the bump into the flip reset catch, bro. You can't make it up, dude.
Are you kidding?
That's nasty, dude.
There was a little traffic there. I didn't know if Beast Mode would be able to get that extra touch. Not only does he do that, he gets a nice flip to just add so much extra pace on it. He didn't even need to.
Oh, man, I love this game. Beast Mode, no chance there. Everyone heading back on NRG's Daniel's 50. Actually works out. Beast Mode crashes into Magic Bear. And here come NRG once more. Daniel sees the board, but Cheese is there to cover. Will buy GENG just a little more time, not too much, as it gets rocketed back to their wall. Atomic just straight up beats Magic Bear. Beast Mode comes from behind again. He's loving living downfield right now, and really putting a wrench through this GENG rotation. Pop up, Cheese is forced to play. GENG have not been too starved on the boost during this push. They've been able to find their canisters and at least get back into position. Now maybe starting to feel a little bit of pressure. Justin has to stay flat from an attempted bump. Daniel coming up, all of a sudden the pace kicks up a notch here. Justin forced on a light clear out. No boost for Atomic. He's forced to dump the chase.
NRG look very, very comfortable in front of offense. A couple of pre-jump plays happening from them. I saw Atomic lead blocking for Dan. Beast Mode wasn't in the play, but that gets through, and GENG, off of this from Magic Bear, finds the gap and gets the goal.
Yeah, Daniel, he had to play against that first defender, and his flip reset ends up giving it up. And like you said, the bump right there helps it out. And GENG finding ways to crack through this NRG rotation. It doesn't have to be, a crazy flip reset pass into a flip reset goal. You can just get the quick bump into the goal and find yourself in the lead again with about a minute plus.
Yeah, it feels like NRG may have gotten too comfortable there. And then, again, you just see a little bump, creating a gap. Magic in there in time. Oh, a miss there. Cheese will have to pick it up. He's under a lot of pressure, gets demoed. Now, pace of play for NRG increasing a little bit. So they're going to try to force an error here from GENG in the final minute.
Daniel, bit of a heavy touch. Got to it. Beast Mode and Cheese battling for this ball. NRG can't quite find possession just yet. Justin, no boost. Daniel lands quickly. It's got to be Magic Bear to go. Daniel couldn't get it around two. Cheese whips it around again. GENG looking much better. The Bear not looking too good. Got the lead and not a lot of boost for Justin. Atomic trying to find the placement and almost did. Magic Bear came back from the grave to make the save. Justin kicks it downfield and time is running out for NRG.
They're holding on to possession really well, though. GENG trying to look for a lane to cut. Hasn't been that good. Beast Mode, is he going to read this? Light touch across. Demo's coming through left and right. Still NRG with the ball. Here's Daniel. Musty can't get past Cheese. Justin on the back wall. Nice touch for Atomic. There's the shot, but Justin knocks it away. Daniel, low boost. Atomic and Beast Mode both up. Drop it. Dan's got it. Goal!
Oh, GENG are looking left, looking right, up, down. Which way is this going? He sees Beast Mode in the air, freezes him on the backboard. Cheese is like, what's happening? And Daniel pops up like a jack-in-the-box and slips it right underneath him. Just when you think you finally found your way in this series, NRG come right back, give you the game-tying goal, and with a ramp pass, no way. Oh, he played it hard, playing for the win. Beast Mode, not gonna get there. And another bounce off the ramp. Maybe GENG can turn it right back around on him, but Cheese had to wait for that boost. And Beast Mode said, nah, one more. Reset. Dropped it. Overtime.
Close. You get a kickoff here. GENG cannot let this game slip away.
Must win for sure. GENG will get that first initial pressure, but is it really pressure when Atomic gets a catch and pinch that perfect? Hard to argue.
Tight.
Yeah.
Been tough. You got both right there on the back wall, Justin and Cheese. Beast Mode looking for a bump with 0. It's creating some space. Magic Bear awkward, but not under any pressure, so takes his time to get it out. But look at this, NRG just swarming the box, looking for any gap that they could give the follow. But GENG able to mitigate that for the time being. They've got a little bit of space, but they have not been able to generate any offense.
A high ball into the corner. Daniel's like, fine, I have the space, and I'll just kick it downfield. Now Atomic steals your boost. Beast Mode avoids the bump. Magic Bear takes away the play. Drop off the Cheese. Gets a good follow-up, but there's no one quickly coming. Justin waiting, and that might work out for them. They get set up. Cheese grabs that midfield boost. Justin steals the corner. Magic Bear can't go in stride. He'll happily play this touch. He gets deleted by Daniel on the back end. Atomic makes the stop. Beast Mode gets there as well. And NRG somehow know how to stack the cards despite them having the disadvantage on defense. And even that pass, GENG aren't in the lane in time. Justin across, but Magic Bear saw something different. Cheese was going for a demo, and it doesn't work out for GENG. NRG break out again.
So composed in moments where, you know, you can just kind of see the tension move a little high. Beast Mode, especially in that defensive play, was just really good at being able to cut things out and making things just a little bit easier for Atomic and Daniel as they just were low boost and not necessarily the best spot. And you need that. You need that level of communication in those moments. Now NRG able to pick up possession again, and you know what happens when they do that? They win!
From point A to point B. And sometimes you add a little bit of seasoning to it. Daniel, spicy over to Atomic, off the bar and in and aim. Or you had said it, Daz. You're the genius. I'll let you be the genius, and we'll see if GENG can get things figured out. Magic Bear trying to start on the right foot again. Cheese, double tap, not gonna get there. Fake from Magic. Justin, a little back chip over to Magic Bear. Hard shot off the cross.
Good try for the shot, but not good enough. Magic Bear, if he can get things going, could be an X factor here. Sets it up for Cheese, and GENG on the board here first.
Way to hold the pressure. You collect the boost, and nobody can do anything. Beast Mode is forced to stretch. It's going to be tough to win that 50 at all. Look, no boost for anybody, Daniel or Atomic. You get a solid kickoff, you build that pressure, and it starts with controlling the field. You aren't doing anything against NRG if you're not winning the boost battle. GENG do, they get in front of the challenges. NRG are forced to take risks on defense, and they can get a goal.
Yep, you're right. You have to be able to limit them as much as you can, whether it's through your aggressiveness, as we see that from Justin, or whether it's from controlling that boost game, which can be very big. Makes things a lot easier knowing that NRG is limited to what they can do. Now they've got the 1-goal lead, but we've seen NRG battle back all the way down to the final second. GENG need to extend this one if they want to have a much easier time this game.
Nothing's easy against this squad. Cheese, first catch. And a hard kick off the corner. It's exactly what they wanted, but Atomic's positioning too tough to get by. 50 goes right to Cheese. Justin, just try the old-fashioned 2016 redirect.
See GENG.
Atomic will wait for it, yeah.
I like, you know, they're not being too much aggressive. They're letting NRG pull the ball out so they can keep a little bit of control there. So it doesn't feel like they're running or scrambling back on defense. It's slowed things down here a bit, but you know, you'll get a couple more of those. NRG will be a little bit more privy to it and change up their approach. It's kind of a positioning, a match here to see who can get that kind of breakthrough and really apply pressure and try to boost starve the other.
Beast Mode got good catch initially. Atomic beats Magic straight to the ball, and Daniel puts a little bit of flair on his shot here. Well, I'm talking about this touch from Atomic.
Ooh. Touch is great. because everyone's looking at beast mode. You can see Justin too. He sees a sense of urgency there. That's why he goes for his team. And then you have to have that second man beat Atomic. Atomic with that beat gave Daniel a clean shot. And just like that, we're equalized.
It's not even the first time Atomic has just went vertical on a challenge like that. Magic Bear's thinking all day, there's no way Atomic has me beat here. And the next thing you know, Atomic's just full speed, clean touch. I think that's the other thing is there was nothing messy about it either, and that's got to be frustrating. As Atomic read that before it even came out, pre-jump Cheese's touch.
That one gets thrown away. Justin a chance to shoot. Magic Bear tried to run interference as well. Cheese with a solo. Cheese could do it all. He got it. Cheese strikes again.
Yeah, there's a little bit of Cheese. Avoids beast mode, who tried to find the read. Atomic, no touch, no bump. And Cheese happily worms his way through that NRG defense. And that's the type of thing this team needs. They need that ability to respond, actually get through that first attack, the first attack on defense, if you will, because NRG are just so quick on it. Case in point, tie game.
Like you said, case in point Atomic to point beast mode again. Good 50. Atomic just gives it right back to him on a dime, and beast mode's ready for it. That's how quickly these plays can develop. You can't let your foot off the gas against NRG. GENG still trying halfway through this game, and it's anybody's ball game, but GENG trying to pull off a reverse sweep here. The odds are so stacked against them.
Actually, winning a game has proven to be difficult. Despite being able to keep it tight, NRG have made so many games look tight on paper. And then you go back and you watch and you go, oh, maybe it wasn't that close. I don't feel like that's telling GENG enough in this series. I think you definitely can say that for game one. But I think every other game in this series has been a little closer. But there's been one team that has still been the clear better, and it has been NRG. GENG are just trying to fight to keep up.
50 for Magic Bear. He's going to give Justin some space. He's going to fake this for Cheese. Now he'll stay on and play the 50 out. Beast mode launches himself towards the ball to make sure Cheese doesn't have any time. That clearance forced GENG back. Anybody's game, GENG still with that possession as Justin brings this one up. Nice first touch. Got the bump. Cheese can't get there to beat Atomic again. And now Daniel will collect. This is dangerous. No one's able to challenge Daniel. He brings it all the way down, being off the bar. It's just not enough. Beast mode took the corner though. As he's lurking, he wants to see if he can bring this back in play. He will. And Magic Bear able to get past it to Cheese. GENG able to deny for only a moment. Atomic just pre-jumped this. Oh my God. GENG don't get a second to breathe.
They don't, no, one of them's dead. Choked out. Magic Bear finding a way through. They get down the field. But GENG just can't win a touch. Cheese was late to the play. Justin has to dump it, and midfield's held firmly by NRG. Ooh, maybe a chance. No, okay, beast mode. Jumped early. How many pre-jumps have we seen in this game, Daz? Like, we've seen just this 5-minute period. That was like the fourth.
I haven't kept count. I'll be honest with you. Oh, Atomic, the touch. The thing is, though, you're seeing GENG use that team play. Okay, let's pass it out. Let's get out in transition. You think, okay, maybe they finally have a gap, but then NRG immediately turns it into another passing play. GENG struggling to stay alive here. It's NRG looking for one last push here to see if they can close out this series. Atomic may have a chance. He's gonna go high. He's got a flip. Has Beast Mode playing close. Beast Mode drops it to Daniel. Daniel keeps it close, but it's just not enough. We have overtime in game 4.
I was like, there's no way he's gonna get height under that, right? Oh man, well, NRG might keep pre-jumping at this point. How about a fake? Aerial fake! Goodbye, good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
If Atomic goes up, there's the fake, and Beast Mode with the completely ready for it. NRG with the finish in 4 as the 3P is alive and well.
Oh gosh, dude. Well, today has been an interesting day of Rocket League, to say the least. That last game...